Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Ratliff Mandolins Weekly Production Diary. For those of you who follow the series on a regular basis, you'll know that the last couple of weeks we have spent mainly concentrating on the two mando-cellos in this batch, and this week's not going to be a whole lot different. We're going to continue to work on those as primary instruments. Number one, the guitar-shaped mando-cello is in the big room in there, getting its fretboard extender glued on right now. And this K4 mandolin-shaped mando-cello has had the last piece of binding wrapped on the peg head and only a couple of more issues to address before we can actually start getting it ready to shoot the finish on. And number one being the inlay, and we're going to work on that this week. Also, I think right now that neck steel feels just a tad heavy for me, so I'm going to take the string off, take it into the big room and a piece of glass to it, and see if I can't make that neck feel a little more comfortable. Work has progressed slowly but surely on both mando-cellos this week. After getting the K4 down and all trimmed up and ready for the inlay and that sort of thing, I went to work on the K5, and as you can see right there, we have put the fretboard on. And you know, the whole sizing the neck thing down to its final playing size, did that on the K5 as well. Here's a little bit of footage. And before we part, I'd like to share this thing with you. 3 or 4 years ago, I built this mandola. I built the case, the mandola, and just kind of put it in case when I was done with it, and haven't done much else since then. So I'd really like to sell this thing. So if you know anyone who is in the market for a mandola, I'd sure like to talk to them about this thing. You could have them contact me and we can talk about prices and shipping charges and all that sort of thing. So I'm trying to get rid of that. Also, I'd like to ask a favor of you. One thing, hit the like button down here if you don't mind, and leave me a comment. Okay, so that's 2 things, but you know. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. So that. I guess that is 3 things then. But we'll close now. Don't forget to tell anybody about this mandola. Okay, so that's 4 things. And if while you're at it, if you don't care to tell anybody else about the channel here, I guess that's five things actually. So